here we are testing the 3 pumps that you sent back, and we're running them all the way up to 300 psi, which it should never get there. The maximum pressure should really be around 240 when the switch shuts off. But we did notice that the set screw is all the way in, which means that the off has been increased from about 240 to 300, which is quite a lot. But independently, you can see there is no leak. We do not find any leak in the switch area. We've been running this pump for about 10 minutes just to see if it's maybe over time. So I want to propose, because of past experiences that we've had, 220 psi pumps that are leaking from the switch area as you described. We have been able to conclude that in almost all cases, that's coming from usually a heater-equipped unit that has a vapor pressure, 400, 500 psi, and then a check valve that is not protecting the pump from this pressure. At 400 or 500 psi, you would expect there to be a leak here. Because of course the switch diaphragm would balloon out and deform and then allow water. It would normally leak like from the bottom here. You would see a teardropping. But running this pump at 250, 300 psi for 10 minutes is quite a bit. We did check all of the diaphragms, the switch diaphragms, and they are all in very good condition. They're not torn. But what happens is the 400, 500 psi coming from vapor pressure from a check valve that got stuck and is allowing that to come to our pump would potentially deform this switch diaphragm right here in such a way that it could then allow for flow to get past it and come out of the bottom of the pump. So, conclusion, there has to be a condition in your machines where you have at least 400 psi, I'd say maybe 400 to 500 psi, that would then, getting through a check valve that is stuck open, not working correctly, allowing that pressure to get to the pump to then leak out of here. So the root cause would be that. The corrective action would be to replace the check valve. If you want to run your pumps, for example, run them without running a heater. Just run them by themselves with no heater. That would be another way to see if the leak stops. You know it's coming from the heater, and then of course review the check valve and make sure that the spring, the ball of those check valves is not stuck. And again, allowing that really high pressure to get into the check valve area, into the pressure switch area, and cause a leak. But for now, these pumps, all 3 of them, are working correctly with no leaks. They're working correctly. They're providing the right pressure and the right flow. So we'll send you an email about this and send it back. Thanks so much.